Young couple whose money doesn't quite make sense.
In what sense?
They made bad decisions. They're in trouble financially. And they're curious about Vos's take on their problem.
The first rule of what to do when you're in a hole is to stop digging. So what you don't want to do is to replace debt with debt, because that tends to be expensive. Face the brutal facts. This is Jim Collins' old expression, and it absolutely works. I'll give you a personal example. I was been in exactly this situation. One of the exercises we had to do was we wrote down all of the things that mattered and were important. And then we wrote down all of the things that were ego. And we actually realized a lot of stuff was just ego. So for instance, today, I don't have a car in debt. In fact, I've actually got no debt. I've got credit cards, but all my credit cards are in the positive, and I put money in them and I earn the interest from the bank.
That's it.
Does that make sense?
100%. It's probably the best way to have a credit card.
It is the best way to have a credit card. And what we've learned as a family is we try to live a very simple life. We don't spend what we don't have to spend. We obviously have things we spoil ourselves on, but those are counted and calculated. And what used to be massive big expenses, I told you about my love for cars. Now there is not a single car in my garage today that is latest generation. All of them are either one generation old, 2 generations old. Thing still works. It's in great working condition. It's a phenomenal vehicle. And I don't like the fact that they're hybridizing everything. So I'm
still like the sound of...
I'm chilled. I'm still trying to get your classic SL. I'm like, that's the car. That's the car I want.
Eventually, don't worry. Eventually, it broke a few records recently. And then some auction, it became so expensive.
Really?
Yeah, with 3.5 million or something ridiculous like that. Yeah.